All right. Welcome back. Let's talk about Yul Edochie's hidden life exposed. All right, so there's a lot of crazy rumors out there. Majority of them are not true. They just a lot of YouTubers are manufacturing stories out there. I am, I am more than 90% sure that a lot of these stories are being manufactured just to get YouTube views. But I thought we should address it because these are real things that actually happen as well. Apparently, he was building a secret mansion somewhere. Yeah, he was building a secret mansion somewhere. Go figure. That's what they claim. They said UL was building a secret mansion and somehow he got caught. Now, if you don't know who UL is, UL Edochie is a Nollywood actor who was trying to practice polygamy by force by fire, but the ex-wife, Yul Edochie, she said, "Nah, I'm good." She said, "Nah, I'm good on that." Basically, all right. So, unfortunately, he decided to go on the internet to troll himself, troll his family, to try to flip the narrative around us, but he did not work. Correct. Correct at all. So, but since then, I think the wife filed for divorce. They're going through a divorce case in court right now, and all of this. The person that's seemingly behind all of it is a lady called Judy Austin. Judy Austin. That's a side chick that he was trying to flip into a polygamy situation. But he's been hanging out with her, post pictures of her, even though they lied in court. Well, I don't know if it's lie or truth, but in court, they said they're not together. They just act together. They do skits together. So they have a court case going on, but that same lady has had two children for him since. Yes, so UL is a regular customer. As a matter of fact, this is the second time today. So they said he had a secret mansion that he was building in Lekki, and apparently because of all the money that is being frozen, that doesn't sound right. Okay, again, a lot of this stuff are manufactured by people that don't even know their right from their left side when it comes to the law. Unless there's actual criminal stuff going on, I don't think they will actually freeze your account. They will ask you for the details of your account and stuff like that. Now, if there's some extremes to it, they might freeze account. Don't get me wrong. I don't know. Maybe you lawyers can tell me, but I doubt that they will just freeze his account just because he's going through a divorce. That doesn't make sense to me. But Kinimomo, what I know. But let me see. Chidima says. Chidiba says, let's see. Chidiba says, exactly. That's why I added respect. Men scream respect, but we disrespect a woman. You know, we're in transition. There's a lot that men need to learn about the new era that's coming up. So, a lot of things are shifting. Everybody deserves respect, right? Of course. So, it just depends on what you mean by respect. Kind of like the same thing with love. What do you mean by respect? MOP, please, I want respect. What do you mean by respect? Which kind of generalization is this that women don't want respect? It depends on what you mean by respect. Of course, women want respect, but what do you mean by respect when you say this? Okay, I can tell you that it's not the same respect that men are asking for, though. Just I can rest assured, it's not the same thing. Okay, men is not asking you respect because it's a human being, he deserves respect. That's not why he's asking for respect. It's a complete different conversation entirely. But anyway, back to you. Speaking of men deserving respect, asking for respect, what happened to you losing respect on this internet streets in the past? God knows how long right now. What happened to UL and his, people used to love him, but if you go into his comment sections right now, it's just people just cursing at him, people abusing him. When I say abuse, I mean textually, verbally abusing him, calling him names, and they are consistent. They haven't stopped actually, So that's what we see that's going on with UL. I see you, Uncle Beno. I'll come right to you soon. All right. So there's an issue here with the way I see a lot of reactions to this UL story, and the reactions I am seeing is concerning. A lot of the reactions I'm seeing is not just celebrating Yul Edochie. I'm seeing reactions of people that are actually wishing she will react. I'm seeing people that say it couldn't be me, right? That's what I'm seeing, right? I'm seeing people just outrightly just, think they're doing Queen May Yul Edochie a favor, but they're not doing her a favor. See, shout out to that lady. She's such a wise lady. She talked about how she has a close circle of family and friends. Imagine if she had to run to the internet to be taking advice from the internet. Hi. It would be a complete disaster, don't you think? So I have a very quick question. One of the things that people are saying is that it was Queen May's money. Okay, people are saying that it was Queen May's money that he was spending. So now they blocked everything. They're saying that's why he was jumping on the internet trying to be a pastor, overnight pastor at Papandodo. They said that's why. And then somebody said that you have to be careful of men that are Gabriel. That one took me out. Killer mean. What do you mean that men that are Gabriel? They said men that are Gabriel, they want to be like you. They want to be like you ladies, so they don't know how to treat you well. Was his name on G's Lovers list or something? Where did that come from? As Yul has come again. Yeah, where did that come from? The guy said he wanted to marry 2 different women. Okay, he was doing it the wrong way. I called it out. You don't tell, right? Long time ago, right? But it's okay. The first wife said she don't want to do no crime there. She's moving on and she's been thriving, right? See, one of the problems that I see here is that you guys keep thinking. When I say you guys, this is not just women. Men all actually think this way too. You keep thinking that this is Nollywood movie. Like there's a bad guy and there's a good guy, and the movie is going to end when the bad guy dies, and when the good guy finally happily ever after. This is the real world. It doesn't work like that. See, your happiness is actually going to be in your journey, and people are going to make decisions that don't fit into your standard. People in your life are going to rub you off the wrong way. No one is coming off the street to come and rub you off the wrong way. The question here, the main thing about this US story is, I keep saying Yul Edochie's story is that if this happened to you, how would you react? Did you learn anything from May Edochie at all? If you happen to end up with a father-in-law who is good old Pete Edochie, who is very traditional in his thinking, how would you react? That's the lessons. The lesson is not that Baba is stupid. You can say that if you want. I don't care. But my point is that that's not where the lessons are. The lessons are if I find myself in this kind of what overnight. Mistakenly, how would I react? Am I prepared? Right? Or you're going to yield to the easiest things for all of us to do, which is, the easiest thing for all of us to do is criticizing, complaining, condemning, right? We have good reasons to do those 3 things. There's always a valid reason. Like, for example, Yul dragging his whole family, trolling his whole family for months now, and losing a child in the middle of it and still not borrowing himself any brain, right? Because I remember we did a session, we said, did he hit rock bottom yet? I said, we don't know. Some people will never hit rock bottom in this life. So we know what he did, right? We see as far as what we can see on what he did, right? But the question here is that the end of the world for you if you find yourself in that situation? Or you will pick up the pieces, let the lawyers do what they do. Shout out to Queen Edochie, right? Queen May, right? Let them do what they do and pick up the pieces. Do you know how difficult that is? That's probably one of the most difficult things she's ever done, ever in her life. Because she's human like the rest of us. She probably felt the need to say something, to jump out there. These are all lies. She made a few statements, right? But they were very precise, concise, very clear. She was just saying, hey, protect our family, right? She did, may God judge or something like that, right? She made those 3 statements and she never went back to it. You barely can find any statement she made. The only thing you find is that, oh, her friend said this. Her friend, who cares? I don't. I know you care. It's gossip for you guys, but it's not for me. Okay. For me, first lesson. I don't want to be a Yul Edochie. If I want to practice polygamy, which is not wrong, there's a proper way to go about it. If I mistakenly fall into a kwekus and there's a side chick or something, I'm not just going to flip it over and then just accept it as polygamy. No, it's not going to be that simple. As a matter of fact, the person that was a side chick is probably not a wife material. They probably should stay that way. Maybe even demote them, right? Demote them from side chick, right? Maybe that's what they should be doing, right? Hold on 1 second. So I don't know, I just want us to, I want us to continue the conversation, but there's so many angles to the lessons when it comes to Yul Edochie, May Edochie. She happens to be a fantastic example. And I want you to be clear that it wasn't easy for someone like her to carry herself the way she carried herself, right? If she's a normal human being like the rest of us, she has days that she wakes up and she wants to fight for herself using words. But that's the least way to exercise your power. Like your mouth is the least power that you have. You don't like there's a certain time you have to use that sometimes, but for the most part, not really. Okay, not really. You don't need to. You have to use lawyers and use the people that are professional. This especially if you have millions of monitoring spirits monitoring your every move. Okay. All right. So I'm dropping the link. I see Uncle Beno just jumped out. I'm going to drop the link one more time. If you want to jump in, this would be a good time. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you guys. Let me drop it one more time. There we go. So the question that I have for you guys on this one, with this Yul Edochie thing, right? A lot of people are saying, if not for God that is fighting. That's what I'm seeing a lot of the comments. If not for God, if not for God, if not for God. Shout out to God. God bless God. God is the mightiest, right? If not for his grace, absolutely, right? But when it comes to this relationship, there's no buts. But when it comes to this relationship and marriage of a thing, right? If you find yourself in a poto, like May Yul Edochie, because the last thing she wanted was for 18-year-old marriage to collapse or capsize. That's the last thing that she wanted. If you find yourself in that situation, right? Are you prepared? Because your own will not show up like, it's not going to show up like a husband who wants to flip a side chick into polygamy. It's going to show up from a blind spot. Are you prepared to understand that in crisis, in conflict, there's a certain way to react, and it's a matter of your skills. It's not a matter of just hope and hope. If you do that, what you're going to do is you're going to end up on the internet and be dragging the public for no reason, like Uche Ogbodo. That's what you're going to end up doing, right? And like I said, yours is going to come from a blind spot. Yeah. Mario says, Nigerians and God, 5 and 100. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notification. Hit the like button, share, turn up your notifications. All right. I'll be right back. I'm gonna wait a few more minutes. I'll be right back. Okay.
Hey Prestige fam, show some love to the video. Hit like, subscribe, and share. Are you in Europe, America, and struggling in your relationship? From argument to abuse and trust issues, we're here to help.
Lola and I founded Prestige Marriage Academy to transform your story. With 20 years of friendship, 17 years of marriage, experience with navigating the ups and downs of marriage, and personalized coaching, includes 24/7 support. Ignorance is expensive. WhatsApp us at +1 732 305 8577 to book a free discovery session today and take charge now.
Don't wing it.
Join us in creating the love life you deserve.